Today's Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land, LLC, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Crosby Chiropractic, The City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Northern Charm Boutique, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, Big Memo Laser, TNT Measurements Incorporated, The Food Barn, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Sund Manufacturing, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
And welcome back in to Game Day Media. Second broadcast of the winter season here on Game Day Media will feature District 5 girls basketball from Kurt Hodden Field Court in Ray, North Dakota. It'll be the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, the Lewis and Clark North Shore Plaza Wildcats. Their opponent tonight, the home team on the scoreboard, the Ray Jays. These two teams are coming in with their first game of the campaign. The preseason's over, and the regular season is now upon us. And both teams, in talking to their head coaches, head coach Matt Heyer of the Ray Jays, along with head coach Cliff Tollison of the Wildcats, both teams play fairly young. So we'll see how this first game goes for both teams here tonight on Game Day Media. Welcome in. Pop up some popcorn, grab your favorite beverage, sit back and enjoy the game here tonight. And we'll have great coverage here tonight from Kurt Hodden Field Court. When we come back, after a few words from some of our great sponsors who helped make this all possible, we're going to visit with Cliff Tollison of the Lewis and Clark North Shore Plaza Wildcats with our Continental Resources coaches' comments. This is our Border Plains Equipment pregame show high atop the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. Back after this timeout.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
Located in Stanley, North Dakota, the mission of Montreal County Medical Center is to provide quality health care services to Montreal County and the surrounding area, and have done so since 1960. We are proud to be a part of Stanley's integrated health care system that includes our critical access hospital, nursing home, assisted living apartments, independent living apartments, and an aquatic center. To schedule an appointment with our great providers, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Northern Charm Boutique has a variety of apparel for all ages. We are locally owned and located on Main Street in Powers Lake. Shop in store or check out our website and like our Facebook page.
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, North Dakota has been Burke County's only full-service community-owned and chartered bank. We are committed to being the financial backbone of our community. Liberty State Bank, FDI insured.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Dr. Cammie Wehrman has been serving the Crosby area with entire family chiropractic care for 20 years, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, and sports injuries. We also carry a full line of Nutridyne supplements. To schedule an appointment today, call 701-965-3222.
Again, from the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk, welcome back to our Continental Resources Coaches' Comments here on the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I've been able to catch up with head coach Cliff Tullison of the North Shore Plaza Wildcats and talk about their upcoming season opener with the Ray Jays here this evening. And first of all, Coach, welcome into Game Day Media.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, and I really appreciate what you guys are doing and putting these games out there. I remember back in my day, we didn't get on TV very much, didn't have that opportunity, but now with there's so much going on and having you guys out here and covering games, I think it's a pretty exciting atmosphere for these girls to have that opportunity. So I really appreciate what you guys are doing.
Thanks for that, Coach. As the preseason has wound down now and you enter the regular season with your first game tonight against the Ray Jays, what kind of team are the Wildcats this year, Coach?
Well, I think we're going to be a lot more aggressive than we've been in years past. I think every single day I've told my girls that I want to be the most aggressive team on the floor. So defensively, I hope the ball handler is never comfortable. I want them always a little bit uncomfortable. Are they going to get stolen? How close are they? What's going on? And so just kind of being the most aggressive team on the floor is where I hope we're going to be at. I think we have some players that really took some off-season time and worked on their game. So, it's going to be a definite new look from what I've seen in practice, how hard we're practicing, the competitiveness in practice. Like, this is definitely a new look Wildcat team.
As I look at your roster, Coach, it looks like you're going to play fairly young this year.
Yeah, we're going to be a mixture. We're going to start 2 seniors that have been part of our program for years now. So we have that experience on the floor. We're going to, another sophomore that's played multiple minutes. I brought her up as an 8th grader and she got minutes, a really quality player. So yeah, maybe age-wise, we're going to be inexperienced, it's going to say, but that's not going to hold us back. We're going to push ourselves. We're going to play hard. We have experience, and it's no excuses anymore type of deal. We want to play who we are and be who we are, and I think we're capable of that. Everything that I'm seeing in practice now is so positive, and it's great to see. So it's going to be interesting. Are the nerves going to get to us game one, and we're going to be still kind of where are we, or are we going to play with some control, play happy, play hard, and just let the game come to us?
Well, thanks for the time, Coach. You've been listening to the North Shore Plaza Wildcats head coach Cliff Tullison here on our Continental Resources Coaches Comments. When we continue with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, we'll sit down and visit with Ray J's head coach Matt Heyer. We'll be back after this timeout and a few words from some of our great sponsors who help make this all possible here on Game Day Media.
Imagine working with a team where your well-being is a top priority. At NCC, we champion work-life balance. Our culture ensures you have the time you need for life's important moments. We offer competitive pay that recognizes your hard work. Plus, enjoy comprehensive health insurance that puts your mind at ease. You'll also receive generous paid time off. And think future forward with our retirement contributions, securing your financial peace of mind. Join a team that values you. Work somewhere great and thrive. Don't wait for opportunity to knock. Open the door. Apply today at NCC. Visit nccray.com/careers.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
Again, from the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk, welcome back to the Continental Resources Coaches Comments here on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I've been able to catch up with head coach Matt Heyer of the Ray Jays to talk with me about their upcoming season opener against the North Shore Plaza Wildcats. And first of all, Coach Heyer, welcome into Game Day Media and to our Continental Resources Coaches Comments.
I appreciate it, Randy.
The preparation has taken place. The preseason is over as you kick off your opener tonight against the North Shore Plaza Wildcats. What kind of team do you have over at Ray, Coach?
Oh, we have a little bit different team this year, just from a size standpoint. We graduated 3 girls that played a lot of varsity for us the last few years. We returned 3 starters from last year's team that are still all underclassmen. We have a little bit different roster with 1 senior, 4 juniors, 4 sophomores, and 1 freshman. So we're still relatively young. This year's group, we're kind of going to have some new roles, kind of new shoes to fill. So we're excited to see kind of what the first game looks like and then be able to build after that.
I know you played the Wildcats a year ago, and what kind of game are you expecting out of the Wildcats this year?
Well, last year they were pretty aggressive. They got up in you defensively. They played hard. They're pretty scrappy, and they were pretty young last year too. I believe that most of their players, I think almost all of them, are back. So I'm kind of anticipating a similar game. We want to play more aggressive this year, play quicker, and I'm kind of under the assumption that they're probably in the same boat.
At the end of the night, Coach, what will you consider a successful outcome, win or lose, Coach?
Well, obviously we want to win, but our big goal kind of for the whole season is we want to stack days. We want to have all of our days building in the right direction. Obviously, there's going to be some days where you might not be building. We want to at least stay where we were. We don't want back-to-back days where our effort or our focus gets in the way, kind of with games and practices. And our hope is that if we continue to build throughout the year and we're able to define roles and find what works for us with a little bit different lineups than we've previously ran, we're hoping that we can find success as the year goes on.
Well, thanks for the time, Coach. You've been listening to head coach Matt Heyer of the Ray Jays here on our Continental Resources Coach's Comments. When we continue with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, we'll take a look around the area to see what other action is going on this evening. We'll be back after this timeout and a few words from some of our great sponsors.
Hey, Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology, respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Othion Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothion.com. Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, capstring flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Sund Manufacturing is hiring exceptional welders, carpenters, assembly technicians, and coating technicians. If you're right for Sund, Sund is right for you. Since 1939, we've been making quality equipment and parts for the oil field and beyond. We're world-class, family-owned, and all-American. And as our business grows, we need to grow our team in Newburgh, North Dakota. Sund Manufacturing offers great pay, great benefits, and a great community to raise a family. Apply today.
And as we come back to the Border Plains Equipment pregame show, welcome into Game Day Media. My name is Randy Peterson, alongside our production crew this evening. Owen Miller, James Meyer running our cameras tonight. Our producer, David Peterson, as we look at the action that's going around the area tonight as the captains for both teams get ready. Andrew Nelson, one of our lead officials tonight, talking to the captains for their respective teams, and gives us a chance to talk about other action that's going on in the area this evening. Over in Berthold tonight, the Ranchers from Burke Central, Powers Lake Burke Central, trailing at the end of the first half 50-11. So Ranchers having a little trouble finding the hoop right now against the very strong Berthold Bombers team. Also tonight is, of course, this game here, Ray versus Lewis and Clark, North Shore Plaza. Happening tomorrow, big day tomorrow. It'll be Kenmare Bowbells traveling down to the Minix Civic Auditorium to take on the Mayport CG Patriots. That game scheduled to begin at 5:30 tomorrow evening at the Civic Auditorium. Stanley is also playing Velva at the auditorium. That game will start at 11:30 tomorrow. And the Lady Pirates from Tioga will be traveling over to Surrey to take on the Surrey Mustangs in their first action of the season. That game time set to begin at 7 o'clock. p.m. from Surrey. This coming next weekend, starting on Friday, will be the border battle that GameDay Media will be a part of. GameDay Media is privileged to be able to come over to the Rough Rider Center as well as the Watford City High School, where we'll have a number of games. I think there's a total of 12 games in store for us, kicking off on Friday at about 3:30. And last game will tip off at 7:30. It'll be Terry Montana taking on Alexander Girls. And then the boys will, same two teams, will be beginning at 5:30. Concluding the day tomorrow, on next Friday, December 13th, Watford City will be hosting the Belfield girls basketball team. All those games played at the Rough Rider Center. And then a big day on Saturday the 14th. 8 games on the docket that day, with Hazen and Newtown taking battle against each other. Dickinson Trinity taking on Lemon. South Dakota in boys and girls action. Bainville, Montana will take on the Ray Boys at about 6:30 p.m. at the Rough Rider Center. Bainville, Montana will take on South Hart in girls basketball action at the Rough Rider Center. And then at the Watford City High School, Ray and Terry Montana doing battle, along with South Hart and Terry Montana boys doing battle at Watford City High School. So we're looking forward to that. We'll have Noah Fredrickson. Hopefully we'll have Dallas Hansen, David Peterson, Titus Stenberg, along with myself, Randy Peterson, trying to cover all of those games of the border battle down at the Rough Rider Center and Watford City High School in Watford City, North Dakota, starting on December 13th. We're about ready. Before we do that, we want to thank the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, supporting the RPL Outlaws as well as the Powers Lake Brook Central Ranchers in everything that they do. As we turn it over to Stuart Dolan, our public address announcer, for the introduction of our national anthem.
Would everybody please rise, remove all your headgear, and sing along with our national anthem.
Time now for our country store starting lineups. We'll continue on with Stuart Dolan with the introduction of both teams.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the game between the North Shore Plaza Wildcats and the Ray J. First, the starting lineups for the Wildcats. A senior, number 3, Haley Nelson. A sophomore, number 5, Claire Bratflick. A sophomore, number 13, Madeline Bratflick. A 7th grader, number 30, Harper Mortenstein. And a senior, number 33, Abby Bugby. Head coach is Cliff Dolphin, assisted by Taylor O'Shea and Amanda Huff. And now, For the home team on the scoreboard, the Ray Jays. A 5'9" freshman, number 2, Brooklyn Edwards. A 5'5" sophomore, number 5, Brindley Kincaid. A 5'8" junior, number 10, Addison Donnelly. A 5'10" junior, number 3, Maya Knox. And a senior, a 5'6" guard, number 21, McKenna Lansford. Head coach is Matthew Heyer, assisted by Aaron Hagan.
As we look at a starting lineup again, sponsored by the Country Store located in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. It'll be Nelson, Claire Broflett, Madeline Broflett, Harper Mortensen, Addison Bugby for head coach Cliff Tullison to start the game tonight. And for the Ray Jays, Brooklyn Edwards, Maya Knox, Brindley Kincaid, Addison Donnelly, McKenna Lansford starting for head coach Matt Heyer. Our officials tonight, Matt Cavernum, Renee Evansvold, and Andrew Nelson. And our Northwest Therapy Services opening tip-off goes to the Wildcats. And right off the bat, Mortensen heaves up a three-pointer, which comes up a little bit short. Pressure put on in the backcourt. Here is Lansford going hard to the basket. Comes away empty as the rebound taken away. As Bugby comes into the front court with the dribble, kicks it out left side, throws it up. That's no good. And a rebound by the Ray Jays as Brindley Kincaid has it in the front court. Now kicks it out to Maya Knox. Knox goes inside to Donnelly. Donnelly fakes, puts it up. That's too hard. Bugby there for the rebound. Both teams still finding their feet here tonight as the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be last touch by the Ray Jays. And so it'll be the Wildcats Harper Mortensen triggering the inbounds pass. Run out of time, and there's almost interception there by Maya Knox. Bugby underneath. Now out on top, it's 13, Madison Broflett, and it's going to be a shot put up there by Claire Broflett. Still looking for their first point of the night. Mortensen with the dribble beyond the arc, goes to Bugby. Bugby now goes in, puts a shot up, and as she does, she'll go to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe to shoot 2 on the foul called against number 2, Brooklyn Edwards, her first personal foul, first team foul for the Ray Jays. It sends the senior Addison Bugby, wears number 33, stands 5'6", to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. Just underway here in the first quarter, and Bugby unable to connect on the first free throw attempt. Both teams still looking for their first point. 6:54 remaining here in the first quarter. Bugby's second free throw is also off the mark, but it goes off the hands of the Ray Jays, so it stays with the Wildcats. Probably a little bit of nerves going on. Both teams with their first game here tonight. Claire Broflett looking to trigger the inbounds pass, and there is a 5-second violation. That'll be the first turnover of the game called against the Wildcats, as the Ray Jays will come up against some backcourt pressure themselves, and they're looking to inbound the basketball. They get it to Kincaid, now out to Edwards. Edwards loses the handle on it, lands in the hands of Donnelly, now over to Lansford, and Lansford throws it through the hands of Donnelly, and that'll be a Ray turnover, their first of the night. 6:40 to go here. Both teams looking for their first point of the night here so far. Claire Broflett, a sophomore, brings the ball into the front court, crosses the midcourt stripe. Now inside to Mortensen. Mortensen's got a good look. She'll put the shot up, and she's going to be fouled by the Ray Jays. As you look at our RTC Network's instant replay, that foul whistle against number 3, Maya Knox, with her first personal foul. Mortensen, the 7th grader, misses the first one. Mortensen for the Wildcats, a 7th grader. Goes off the glass, and there's the first point of the season for the Wildcats, coming from the 7th grader, Harper Mortensen. Probably her first career point as a varsity Wildcat. Knox under pressure, tries to go inside, throws it away. Turnover number 2. And now here's a carry of the basketball against the Wildcats as Madeline Broflet ended up with the turnover. 6:14 to go. Just underway here in quarter number 1 of this District 5 girls basketball matchup. Maya Knox comes into the front court with a head of steam, goes down low to Donnelly, as Donnelly puts it down for the first field goal of the season for the Ray Jays, as the Jays take the lead by 1. Here's Bugby, and Bugby gets fouled. We look at the RTC instant replay. Drives into the basket, gets fouled from behind. It's a non-shooting foul against number 12, Ava Long. And so it'll be out of bounds. Claire Broflet looks inside. Broflet gets it back. Now looking inside, needs some help. Finds Madeline. Madeline Broflet gives it up to Claire, pulls the trigger from deep 3. That's off the glass too hard. Rebound being jousted for. Claire comes up with the rebound. Down low to Mortensen. Mortensen again, and Mortensen gets called for the walk. Turnover number 3 against the Wildcats with 5:35 to go here in the first quarter. Your NCC scoreboard, it's the Ray Jays 2, the North Shore Plaza Wildcats 1, as Lansford, the lone senior on this Ray J team, comes into the front court, gives it up to Ava Long. Long on the deck, now finds Lansford, out to Knox. Knox with the dribble to the paint. From the free throw line, it'll be Lansford going to the free throw line. As we look at that foul, little pump fake there from the free throw line, goes to the free throw line, the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, as McKenna Lansford, looking for her first point as a Ray J, comes up short. Substitution coming in, Violet Broflet coming in for the Wildcats, replacing Addison Bugby, as the second free throw by Lansford is no good. Backcourt pressure put on by Lansford. Claire Broflet brings it into the front court, crosses the midcourt stripe, now looks inside, lands in the hands, now out to Violet Broflet, over to Claire. Claire at the dribbles at the top of the key, left all alone, decides not to take it as Lansford come up quickly on defense. Claire goes underneath, puts it up off the glass, left hand, no good. And there's a long pass up to Maya Knox. Knox gets bumped, goes, and it's going to be off the side of the backboard, not a bounds on that shot, as it'll be a out of bounds, so it goes over to the Wildcats. 4:35 remaining. Left all alone, Claire Broflet with a wide open 3 look. And Claire puts it down for the first 3-pointer. And we have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take a timeout as well. We'll send it back to our studio. 4-2, the Wildcats out on top.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, La-Z-Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
As we come out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, it'll be Ray J basketball as Brooklyn Edwards comes into the front court. Gets picked off, and now the ball lands in the hands of the Ray Jays, but I think we're going to have a foul call against Ray It's going to go against number 12 again, Ava Long, picking up her second personal foul here with 4:21 to go. I want to thank the Tioga Pirates Booster Club for sponsoring Game Day Media action here this season. Proud supporter of the Williams County Firestorm, the Tioga Pirates, as well as the Northwest Gymnastics Stars. Northwest Stars. Ball inbound, bounce pass over to number 3. That is Haley Nelson. And Nelson picks up her first deuce and point of the 2024-2025 season. There's another turnover by Ray. And then it's a turnover right back to the Ray Jays off the travel for the Wildcats. As Brindley Kincaid, who's going to check in for head coach Matt Heyer, replaces Ava Long. 6-2 on your NCC scoreboard. Knox will trigger the inbounds pass from the near sideline here. Goes into the front court. Abby Olson tries to keep it alive, lands in the hands of Donnelly, and then Donnelly gets called for the travel. Turnover number 4 against the Ray Jays with 3:49 to go here in the first quarter. My name is Randy Peterson. Welcome in to Game Day Media. Glad you've joined us here this evening. Claire Broflett dribbles. Drives into the paint, right side, puts it up off the glass, no good. It's going to be last touched by the Lewis and Clark Wildcats. Now double team, the Ray Jays lose it, and then over and back called against the Wildcats, so the ball goes back over to the Ray Jays. As Matt Cavernum explaining a little bit about the happenings of that last play to the Wildcat head coach, fourth-year head coach Cliff Tullison. Tullison into the backcourt. Now stolen away. There's another turnover. Down low, goes off the hands of the Ray Jays. So nerves galore right now. 6-2 with 3:28 to go here in this opening game for both teams. Out of District 5, the North Shore Plaza Wildcats, and the Ray Jays here from Kurt Hoddenfield Court in Ray, North Dakota. Claire goes inside to Mortensen. Mortensen now dribbles, goes into the paint, loses it. Another turnover. Here comes Knox, finds Landsberg, fakes, gives it back out to Kincaid from the corner. And we look at our RTC Network's instant replay. Brindley Kincaid finding the range from the left elbow for her first bucket of the season. She'll go to the free throw line for the and one from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line as Brindley Kincaid, a sophomore for the Ray Jays, will toe the stripe for the charity toss. That one's off the mark as the long rebound comes out to Claire Broflett. Broflett now throws it away. Another turnover. Then there's going to be a foul in the backcourt against the Wildcats. It's going to go against Harper Mortensen, the 5'11" 7th grader, picking up her first foul. That's the third team foul called against the Wildcats. As Landsberg gives it right back off the inbounds pass to Maya Knox. Knox comes in, goes coast to coast, lays it off the glass too hard. Rebound there, lands in the hands of the Ray Jays. And here is Landsberg getting fouled. It's going to go against number 11, Violet Broflett. Scrappy bunch, these Wildcats. Fourth team foul here in the first quarter. Next one, the Ray Jays will go to the charity stripe for the double bonus. As Landsberg gets the ball near the midcourt stripe. Welcome into our listeners on KTGO 1090 AM and 92.7 FM. Flag Family Media, partner with Game Day Media. There's a turnover again by the Ray Jays. Mortensen doing a great job just over the lip of the rim and puts it down for her first field goal of the season. It's 8-4. Left all alone, Abby Olson puts up the shot as the rebound is cleared by the Wildcats. On the right side, that is Madeline Broflett, gives it up to Claire. Claire, the main ball handler here for the Wildcats so far. It's going to be behind the rim. Mortensen goes up, and Mortensen with 2 more. Kind of landed in her hands, put it off the glass, and the 7th graders got 5 points here tonight, 5 of the 10. Inside, the Ray Jays have it. Olsen picks it up. Knox from the right elbow, puts up the shot that's off the mark, no good. And the Wildcats slow things down as they come down into the front court. Step back 3 is off the mark, no good. Over to Knox. Knox, foot on the line. That shot's off the mark as well. As Claire Broflet pulls down the rebound and comes into the front court. Picks up her dribble, now goes over to Mortensen, playing beyond the arc. Pulls the trigger from 3, that's no good. She's not scared to shoot it. Fine looking 7th grader. Maya Knox with the drive off the glass. Nice bucket by Maya Knox. Under a minute to play here. The lead is 4 for the Wildcats on your NCC scoreboard. It's the Cats 10 and the Ray Jays 6. Here's Mortensen. She was led a little bit too far by Haley Nelson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Another turnover. That's number 8 in the first quarter here against the Wildcats. 41.9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Brooklyn Edwards with the dribble. Comes into the front court. Bounce pass over to Landsberg. Landsberg with the drive beyond the 3-point line. Gives it up to Knox. Knox down low. Tried to get it into Donnelly. Lands in the hands of Abby Olsen. Kind of helter-skelter right now as the Jays need to regroup. There's inside pass to Donnelly. Donnelly with the shot, and as she goes, it'll be a turnover as we look at our RTC Network's instant replay. Foul there against the Wildcats. It's going to go against number 30, Harper Mortensen, with her 2nd of the game. First free throw is off the mark by Donnelly. Donnelly from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe gets another toss, no dribble. Puts up the shot, no good. Rebound's going to go off the hands of the Wildcats, so it stays with the Ray Jays. Ray Jays are 0 for 5 from the free throw line. They're down by 4. Landsberg, 12 seconds on the clock. Deep 3 by Brooklyn Edwards, that's no good. Here come the Cats. Claire goes over to number 11. Off the glass, at the buzzer, Violet Broflet. As we look at our RTC Network's instant replay, just in time, off the glass by Violet, kissing it off the glass for the 2-point field goal. We'll send it back to our studios. When we come back, it'll be time for our Northwest Therapy Services start of our second quarter.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Lindsay Grocery is a locally owned and operated business in Crosby, North Dakota. We are committed to serving our community and region. With fresh baked goods, produce, and our in-house smoked meats, we've got you covered. Come experience the convenience and warmth of shopping local again. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
As we begin our Northwest Therapy Services start of our second quarter, we look at that buzzer beater again by Violet Broflet, kissing it off the glass just before the end of the first quarter. The lead is 6, 12-6 for the Wildcats. Ray with the first possession of the second quarter. Bounce pass to Donnelly, through her legs. Kick out to Kincaid. Brindley with the dribble. Wide open three as McKenna Landsberg drains it from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line. Cuts the lead in half at 12-9. Down low, ball thrown over the head of the Wildcats and out of bounds. That'll be turnover number 9, as both teams kind of turnover heavy right now here in this opening game of the 2024-2025 season. 9-12 on your NCC scoreboard. The Wildcats with the three-point advantage. Abby Olson gives it up to Edwards, foot on the line, puts up the shot, no good, as the ball is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Ray Jays. As we look at, you can find us on YouTube at GameDay Media ND. That's GameDay Media, our YouTube channel. You make sure you can subscribe to our channel, no cost to subscribe, and you can also find us on Facebook at GameDay Media. And no cost to subscribe there either. Turnover number 10 against the Wildcats on that travel. So the Ray Jays in the backcourt. Pressure put on. Landsberg pushes it up to Olson. Olson from the left block comes up short. Rebound there by Kincaid. Edwards with the shot. That one's no good. AJs are getting shots, just coming up empty. Pass down low, wide open, number 23. That is Shelby Myers with the shot. And then we have a travel. And it's going to go as the Ray Jays going to have Brooklyn Edwards sit down for a little bit. Avery Littlefield will check in. The ball will stay with the Wildcats with 6:34 to go in the first half of play here. Here's a shot put up by Mortensen, and Mortensen with her 7th point of the night. So the ball goes out of bounds, kind of an unforced turnover by the Ray Jays. 14-9 as the ball turned back over to the Wildcats. 6:23 to go here in the first half. Stay tuned. We'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report, recapping all of our team and individual stats at the end of that first half of play. Right now, it is a three-pointer put up by Claire Braflett, her second of the night. Extends the lead to 8 at 17-9. Pass down low, good find, and from behind, she's going to be fouled by number 23, Shelby Myers. Myers will pick up her first personal foul, and it'll send Addison Donnelly to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe to shoot 2. The 5'8" junior wears number 10. The first one's up off the iron, no good. 5:56 remaining. 17-9 in favor of the North Shore Plaza Wildcats. Second free throw by Donnelly goes high but misses the rim. 5:56 to go as the ball goes back into the hands of the Wildcats as the Ray Jays are going to put on some backcourt pressure. Claire Gunderson directing traffic for the Wildcats. Comes across with the left hand into the front court. There's a dribble drive. Nice drive by Claire Gunderson. Claire Braflett, excuse me. Braflett puts up the shot, and then from behind, we're going to have a foul. It'll be the Wildcats going over the back. As we look at our RTC instant replay, Addison Wheeling picking up her first personal foul. Abby Olson crosses the stripe, gives it up to Landsberg. Landsberg with the dribble, tries to kick it out, finds Abby Olson. Back out on top. That is Littlefield. Now it's going to be picked up there by Landsberg, and Landsberg throws it over the head of the Ray Jays, and then it's going to be called over and back. So a shot and a turnover by the Ray Jays gives the ball back over to the Wildcats as Maya Knox and Brooklyn Edwards will check in for the Ray Jays. Trying out some new equipment tonight. Getting up close and personal. There's a shot by Mortensen. Mortensen unable to connect. Ball's going to be tied up. Possession arrow stays with the Wildcats. 17-9. As it'll be Claire Broflett. Inbounding the basketball. And then there is a travel as the Cats drag their foot. That is number 3, Haley Nelson, guilty of the travel. 17-9. As head coach Cliff Tullison encouraging her Wildcats, their Wildcats, to keep it going. Here we got a steal, coast to coast, off the glass, misses the bunny, but there's Mortensen with the putback. Mortensen having a whale of an opening game, her first varsity game as a Wildcat. Kick out to Edwards. Edwards on the left wing gives it to Maya Knox. Knox goes to Kincaid, puts the shot up. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by the Wildcats. Staying with the Ray Jays tonight as we look at our RTC Network's instant replay. Wildcats got a hand on it, just couldn't control it out of bounds. Nice play inbounds. Maya Knox misses the bunny. Kick out to number 11. That is Violet Broflett. Comes away empty. Both teams getting a lot of shots off, just not connecting as the Wildcats have a 10-point lead. 19-9 with 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Kincaid with the dribble. Kincaid throws it away as it's intercepted. Another turnover. Number 10 on the night here in the first half. It's Claire Broflett. Broflett with the dribble. Guarded there by Kincaid. Shot put up by Madeline Broflett. Rebound comes out to the Wildcats. Another shot from three-point line. That one's no good. And the Ray Jays with the basketball. They go with a deep pass down underneath. Going to be a foul from behind as Mortensen just picked up her third personal foul. It'll send Addison Donnelly to the charity stripe to shoot 2. Addison Donnelly still trying to find the range from the charity stripe. She's 0 for 5 right now. Bugby checks back in for the Wildcats, replacing number 11, Violet Broflett. Donnelly with the second free throw. That one is also no good. Bugby coming back into the game, started the game, now coming back into the game, and there's a travel. Put the feet in motion before you put the ball on the floor for the Wildcats. Another turnover. Welcome in to our listeners down at North Shore Plaza tonight. Glad you've been able to join us. If you can't make it here, there's pretty good contingency here from North Shore Plaza tonight. That's good to see a community follow their team. Over to Edwards. Edwards stops, puts up the shot. That's no good. Donnelly fighting hard for the rebound. Lansford pulls the trigger from 3, and it's a drainer for McKenna Lansford from the Tag Ace Hardware three-point line. Cuts the lead down to 7 at 19-12. Here's Claire Broflett driving to the paint, putting up the shot. She'll go to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe for the foul called against number 3, Maya Knox. That's her second personal foul. It'll be a shooting foul for Claire Broflett, the sophomore, standing 5'6" from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. She's off on the first one. She's got 2 3-pointers so far tonight. Second one is also no good as Brooklyn Edwards fighting for the rebound, and then there's going to be the ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Ray Jays, so it stays with the Wildcats. Claire gives it up. Now on top to Bugby. Around the horn, nice play there. Good anticipation by Abby Olson. Knocking the ball out of the hands. Intended for Claire Broflett. Haley Nelson triggers the inbounds from the right in front of the Ray J bench. Almost a steal by Abby Olson as two Ray Jays hit the deck. Nelson gives it up to Bugby for three. That's no good. As Edwards comes away with the basketball, puts up the shot. Good. Brooklyn Edwards with the first bucket of her 2024-2025 campaign. The lead is only 5 for the Wildcats. And now here's a steal. Edwards wide open again for another 2 points. Brooklyn Edwards with the last 2 touches. She's got 4 points the last 2 times she's touched the ball. Your NCC score. 19-16, the Wildcats lead by 3. The Ray Jays with the momentum.
At Howglen Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at howgleninsurancservices.com.
As we come back here out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, gives us a chance to take the Faith Baptist Church located in Kenmare, North Dakota. Pastor Mike Fraunfelter invites you to Sunday school at 9:45, followed by their worship service at 11 o'clock. That's the Faith Baptist Church, a proud supporter of Game Day Media. Deep pass down to the Wildcats into the front court. It's number 13 with the shot. Gets the bounce. That's Madeline Broflett with the 2-point field goal, her first of the night. Donnelly into the front court. Edwards goes around her defender, goes hard to the basket. Gets fouled by the Wildcats as Edwards. As we look at our RTC Network's instant replay, goes hard to the deck, comes up a little slow, but she'll go to the free throw line from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe to shoot 2. Brooklyn Edwards turning on the Jets a little bit here this second quarter with 4 points, goes to the free throw line, and she's off on the first one. Ray J still looking for their first point from the charity stripe here with 1:25 to go in the first half. Edwards' second free throw is also off the mark. No good, but the rebound pulled down by Donnelly. Abby Olson at the top of the key goes to Edwards again on the right wing. Picks up her dribble now with a bounce pass. Goes to Knox inside. Ball stolen away by the Wildcats. Took it right out of the hands of Donnelly. Claire Gunderson into the front court. Goes on the right side. Broflett with the 2-point field goal. Violet with another field goal for the Wildcats. 23-16. Lansford with the dribble drive with the right hand off the glass. Good for 2 more. Lansford now with 8 points here in the second quarter. Her first game as a Ray J, and there's a turnover against the Wildcats. Tollefson, head coach Cliff Tollefson, was kind of questioning the call, pleading his case for ball control, but referees aren't going to change their mind. 23-18, a 5-point lead. The chance for the Ray Jays to cut into that lead a little bit. Backdoor cut by Edwards. Edwards, just a little bit off. Under 20 seconds to go. Here is Claire Broflet. Broflet with the dribble, guarded by Olsen. Inside pass, left all alone, missed a bunny. That is Violet with the miss. Edwards finds Abby Olsen, just a little bit too tall for Abby Olsen on the overthrow by Brooklyn Edwards. 1.8 seconds to go. Stick with us for our Bank of Tioga halftime report at the conclusion of this first half of play. Your halftime score, it's the North Shore Plaza Wildcats 23. The Ray Jays 18. We'll step aside when we come back. It'll be time for our Bank of Tioga halftime report.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn where good food meets great company. Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota offers custom and personalized laser engraving for any occasion and on any surface. No order is too small. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. That's Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lac provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center, great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, your local Case IH dealer. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in Northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready-to-go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals, perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Our paths are rarely clear-cut. You may step out of bounds, or even out on your own. No matter what it looks like, your path is personal, and that's what makes it powerful. Brevera Bank, Insurance and Wealth.
And welcome back into our Bank of Tioga halftime report. A good one here in District 5 play in girls basketball action. At the half, it is the North Shore Plaza Wildcats 23, the Ray Jays 18. As we go to the book, look at the numbers. The Wildcats are shooting 31% from the field, 9 out of 29. 1 out of 6 from the free throw line, shooting 17%. They've got 2 3-pointers so far, both out of the hands of Claire Broflett. They've committed 14 turnovers this half. And for the Ray Jays, they're shooting 36% from the field, going 8 out of 22. The big thing that sticks out on the scoreboard is they're 0 for 11 from the charity stripe. They've got 2 3-pointers, both out of the hands of McKenna Landsverk, and they have got a total of 12 turnovers here tonight as well. And as we look at the individual numbers, the leading scorer of the game so far is a 7th grader from the Wildcats, Harper Mortensen. Mortensen with 5 points in the first quarter, 4 points in the second quarter, goes to the locker room with 9 points. 6 points added by Claire Broflett on 2 3-pointers from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. 4 points for Violet Broflett, 2 points for Haley Nelson, 2 points for Madeline Broflett, and Addison Bugby still searching for her first point of the game. Looking at the Ray side, leading scorer for the Ray Jays is McKenna Landsverk. Landsverk, the lone senior for the Ray Jays this year, with a total of 8 points, all of them coming in the second quarter on the strength of 2 3-pointers and 1 deuce. 4 points for Brooklyn Edwards, 2 points each for Maya Knox, Brinley Kincaid, and Addison Donnelly. Again, your halftime score. It is the North Shore Plaza Wildcats 23, the Ray Jays 18. We'll send it back to our studio. We'll come back. This has been your Bank of Tioga halftime report.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come. Bank of Tioga, with locations in Tioga and Crosby, North Dakota. Come and talk to us about all your financial needs. Whether it's agriculture, business, investments, or personal banking, we have the right product for you. Call our Tioga Bank at 701-664-3388 or our Crosby Bank at 701-965-6333 to discuss your needs with us. Ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
And as we come back out of the locker room, the Wildcats and the Ray Jays both on the floor tonight. Again, as we look at and continue on with our Bank of Tioga halftime show over in Berthold tonight, the Bombers with a very convincing win by 45 points over the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers, 69-24. And your score here at Ray, it's the Lewis and Clark North Shore Plaza Wildcats 23, the Ray Jays 18. A lot of action coming up in the next few days. For us in Game Day Media, we have a couple of regular season games on Tuesday and Thursday. We'll be in Tioga as the Tioga Pirates will be taking on the same Lewis and Clark Plaza, North Shore Plaza Wildcats at Tioga Pirate Gymnasium. And then next Thursday, we will be right back here at Kurt Hodden Field Court for the Trenton Tigers and the Ray Jays doing battle. Friday is a big day. Friday and Saturday, we head down to Watford City for the border battle with teams from 3 different states. 3 games on Friday the 13th, 8 games on Saturday the 14th. We'd love to have you show up down at the Rough Rider Center, a beautiful complex down there. But if you can't do it, make sure you join us here on Game Day Media. As we begin our Northwest Therapy Services start of our second half, same starters on the floor for both teams. Brooklyn Edwards at the top of the key, goes right side, throws it to Matt High. Matt Heyer is not very happy. Here's a shot by Claire Broflet, and Broflet with the easy layup. And so the turnover for the Ray Jays leads to a bucket for the Wildcats as Landsberg gives it up to Edwards from the baseline. That's no good. Ball lands back in the hands of Landsberg as Landsberg goes to the charity stripe as we look at our RTC Network's instant replay. Fouled as she goes on the shot. McKenna Landsberg will go to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe to shoot 2. The first one's up and in. 9 points now for her senior season. Opening game, 25-19 with 7:13 remaining in the third quarter. Next one is up off the mark, no good as the rebound is run down by Mortensen, the 7th grader. Long pass up front. Pass stolen away there, and then the Wildcats steal it right back and convert it. Haley Nelson with the bucket. Off the Ray J turnover. Just in time, Landsberg tries to get it into Donnelly. Donnelly does a nice job as Donnelly goes hard to the basket as we look at our RTC Network's instant replay on that series of event. Got an opening to the hoop as the Wildcats shut it down and commit the foul. That foul whistled against number 11, Violet Broflet. First free throw by Donnelly is good. Donnelly from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. Second one is up, and that one's off the mark. The ball is rebounded by the Ray Jays, but it's knocked away, kept alive, and it'll go back over to the Ray Jays on the out-of-bounds play. It'll be Brindley Kincaid. Kincaid goes inside to Donnelly, and Donnelly puts up the shot. She'll go to the charity stripe again on the shooting foul called against the Wildcats. Number 33, Addison Bugby. Say she's got 3 fouls now, as Donnelly puts in the first one. Second one is off the mark. So 2 for 4 here in the third quarter for Addison Donnelly as the Wildcats come up. Bugby pulls the trigger from three-point line, no good. As Donnelly fighting hard for that big rebound. Then there's a turnover and the ball goes back over and back. So consecutive turnovers gives the ball back to the Ray Jays. Ava Long checking in for the Ray Jays along with Madeline Broflet for the Wildcats. 27-21. 6:16 remaining here in the third quarter. Shots away. There's Donnelly again with the workhorse ethic. As Donnelly going to go to the free throw line again. (27-21). As that first free throw is no good. As Donnelly has had a double handful of free throw attempts here tonight. Next one up and gets the roll here at Kurt Hoddenfield Court. 3 out of 6 from the charity stripe for Addison Donnelly. The lead is 5 for the Wildcats. And there's going to be a tripping foul that's going to go against Ava Long. Long, as we look at our RTC Network's instant replay, got her hip out there and give her a hip check. 27-22, fresh 35 goes on the shot clock for the Wildcats. Possession arrow in favor of the Wildcats. Ball into Nelson, now the kick out to number 11, Violet Broflet. And it's going to be a foul that's going to be whistled against Lewis and Clark North Shore Plaza. That is the 5th foul, and Cliff Tullison not one bit happy. And it'll send McKenna Landsberg to the Service Valley Dental Group charity stripe for the double bonus on the 5th foul of the quarter against the Wildcats. And Landsberg misses the front end. The Ray Jays have left a lot of points at the free throw line here tonight. Second one is also no good as Mortensen goes hard with the rebound. Wildcats into the front court. They go over to Violet. Back out to Claire Broflet. Down low, attempted to get it in the hands of Mortensen and through her hands and out of bounds. Turnover number 17 against the Wildcats. 27-22. 5:27 to go. There's a ball on the deck, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it'll be possession arrow favoring the Wildcats. So that'll be counted as a turnover, and with that, there's a timeout on the floor. There'll be a full timeout. Your NCC score, it's the North Shore Plaza Wildcats 27, the Ray Jays 22. You're watching Game Day Media.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil-filled parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Dr. Cammie Wehrman has been serving the Crosby area with entire family chiropractic care for 20 years, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, and sports injuries. We also carry a full line of Nutridyne supplements. To schedule an appointment today, call 701-965-3222.
As we come out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, gives us a chance to thank the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, supporters of the Ranchers and the Outlaws, a proud Game Day Media sponsor. That's the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club. Pass down low to Mortensen, regroups, and then she's going to get fouled by the Rages. As the scoreboard here at Kurt Hadenfield Court just died again. And Stewart's got it going again, but that foul was whistled against, I believe, number 3. Yeah, Maya Knox picking up her third foul. We're ready to go again here. Down low, the Wildcats throw it away. Here comes the Rages, 2-on-1. Abby Olson kicks it out to Landsberg. Landsberg with the drive into paint. Off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound. Reverse layup attempted. That one is no good. And then we're going to have a foul called on the frustration foul by McKenna Landsberg. That'll be her first personal foul of the contest. That's the third team foul called against the Rays with 4:51 remaining in the third quarter. Addison Bugby, senior. One of 2 seniors on this Wildcat team. And now we're going to have another maul foul against Ava Long, and that's Long's 4th personal foul. And Matt Heyer is going to try to bring in a sub. It'll be Brindley Kincaid subbing in for Ava Long, who sits on the bench next to assistant coach Aaron Hagen with 4 personal fouls. Claire Bratflet goes out to Violet. Now on the right side, they try to go down low to Mortensen with a kick out. 3-pointer by Claire Bratflet. And Claire puts in her 3rd 3-pointer from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. 30-22. Landsberg picks up her dribble, goes out to Maya Knox. Knox with the fake, drives in, puts the shot up off the glass. It's no good. I think it'll be before the shot as the foul is whistled against the Wildcats. Going to go against number 33. That is Addison Bugby picking up her 4th foul, and just like that, actually they say it's going to be a shooting foul. And originally they said it wasn't going to be, but it has to be because it's a double bonus. Maya Knox. Kind of wonder if not going to have a little free throw shooting practice for the Ray Jays in the days to come. They've left a lot of points at the free throw line tonight. 30-22. Maya. Second one's off the back iron. That's no good. Scrum for the ball. Kincaid comes away with it. Now here's Landsberg with the dribble. Loses a handle on it. Goes off the hands of the Wildcats. It'll stay with the Ray Jays with 3:59 to go here in the third quarter. A lot of whistles here in the third quarter. Here's Abby Olson with a kick out to Knox. Knox drives to the baseline, and then she's going to be fouled on her drive to the hoop. It's going to go against the Wildcats. Going to go against number 11, Violet Bratflet, her 3rd. Sends Maya Knox to the charity stripe again to shoot 2 on the double bonus. First one's up. Nothing but the bottom of the net for the junior for Ray. Cuts the lead to 7 at 30-23 with 3:55 to go here in the third quarter. Next one off gets the friendly roll here at Kurt Hadenfield Court. If you're just joining us, my name is Randy Peterson alongside our production team this evening. David Peterson running our Producing the game tonight, Owen Miller and James Myers running our cameras tonight. 30-24 with 3:51 to go. Now here's a steal by Edwards. Edwards coast to coast, can't convert. Thought she got bumped, but here's the ball staying with the Wildcats. And Matt Hires frustrated, as well as the Ray J head coach. So both coaches. A little bit frustration. Here's a turnover, number 6 in the quarter against the Wildcats. Edwards looked at the basket, now dribbles to the top of the key, gives it up to Kincaid. Kincaid with the drive, and good. Brindley Kincaid with her 4th point of the night. Cuts the lead down to 4. Now a chance for the Ray Jays and another steal. Turnover number 7 against the Wildcats here in the 3rd. 21 turnovers for the Wildcats so far. Here's Landsberg with the drive to the paint, off the glass, too hard. Knocks there for the reverse layup. That one's no good. And now the ball is off the hands of the Wildcats. So it goes over to Ray as Brindley Kincaid will trigger the inbounds pass. A chance for the Jays to cut this lead of 4 if they don't throw it away. But fortunately, the ball goes off the hands of the Wildcats for the Ray Jays. It'll stay with the Ray Jays as Kincaid will trigger the inbounds pass again. The sophomore for the Jays, coming off a very successful volleyball season. They go inside to Landsberg. Landsberg kisses it off the glass left side for 2. 30-28, 2:35 to go. Here's almost another steal, but we got a hook there by Brindley Kincaid. Kincaid's going to pick up the foul. That'll be her first personal foul. And that'll be sending the Wildcats to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe for the double bonus here with the 5th foul of the quarter, as the first one up by Madeline Braflett is no good. 2-point lead for the Wildcats. Second one is also no good as Maya Knox comes away with the rebound. Pass up front, nice pass down low to Kincaid, and Kincaid ties it up on the nice find by Brooklyn Edwards. We're all tied up 30-30. Claire Braflett goes off the glass, hits the window, and drops it in. 11 points now for the sophomore Claire Braflett. And it's another 2-point lead for the Wildcats from North Shore Plaza. As Maya Knox goes with the shot with a kick out to Edwards, and Edwards on the find by Maya Knox puts it off the glass right side, ties it up again at 32. Deep 3 by Claire Braflett, and that's another big one from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. The 4th one of the game for Claire Braflett. Under a minute and a half to play. Here's a give and go. Kincaid with the bucket again. Kincaid starting to heat up here in the 3rd quarter. She's got 6 points in the quarter, 8 in the game. It's a 1-point lead for the Wildcats. 1:11 to go here in the 3rd. Claire dishes it out to Nelson. Now they go inside and they throw it away. Turnover number 9 of the quarter, 23 of the game. Here's Brooklyn. Under a minute to play. McKenna Landsberg with the drive in the paint. Puts her head down off the glass for 2 more. Nice play there by McKenna Landsberg. And the Ray Jays are within 1. Here's Claire Braflett putting up the shot. Gonna have a push. That foul's gonna be whistled against the Ray Jays. See who they whistle against. Brindley Kincaid. It'll send Claire Brothlet to the free throw line for the double bonus. She got the first one down, now with 11 points in the quarter. 36-36. Next one is up, and that one rattles the rim in and out, no good. So we're all tied up here. It's Maya Knox. Edwards with a deep three from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line. That was deep. Brooklyn Edwards finding the range, the freshman. Claire Brothlet gets a screen, step back three, top of the key three, no good. Rebound by Donnelly, the workhorse tonight, doing a great job. At the end of the third quarter, it's the Ray Jays 39, the Lewis and Clark North Shore Plaza Wildcats 36. Come back for the fourth quarter. Back after this timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, North Dakota has been Burke County's only full-service community-owned and chartered bank. We are committed to being the financial backbone of our community. Liberty State Bank, FDI insured.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, capstring flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
As we begin the fourth quarter with our Northwest Therapy Services, it'll be a foul that's going to be called against the Lewis and Clark North Shore Plaza Wildcats, and if the number on the scoreboard is right, Addison Bugby has just fouled out of the game at the 7:53 mark of the fourth quarter. So Donnelly at the free throw line. Addison puts up the first one. It's no good. Tioga Pirate Booster Club, proud supporter of the Game Day Media. Supporting the Pirates, the Stars, and the Firestorm as Donnelly puts down the second of two free throws. 6 points now for the junior Addison Donnelly. The lead is 4 for the Ray Jays at 40-36. Here's Claire Brothlet putting up the shot. That's no good. Rebound comes out to Madeline Brothlet, and then she loses the ball. Cross-court pass over to Edwards. Edwards from about 15 out, no good. And the rebound taken away. Long pass up front. Here is Madeline Brothlet, has the ball blocked out of bounds by Maya Knox. Good defense there by the Ray Jays with 7:16 remaining. (40-36). Mortensen. Mortensen's going to be fouled. I believe they're going to whistle Addison Donnelly. That'll be her first personal foul, according to my books. Yes, that's what it is. Fresh 35 on the shot clock as Claire Brothlet will trigger the inbounds pass. The sophomore looking inside, tries to find Mortensen, but throws it away. 25 turnovers so far here for the Wildcats. They trail by 4. Maya Knox for three, no good. Rebound by Madeline Broflet. Under 7 minutes to go here in the contest. Wheeling into the game for the Wildcats. They go inside to Mortensen. Mortensen loses the handle on it. Another turnover for the Wildcats. The turnovers bothering the Wildcats here tonight. Landsberg trots into the front court. And then finally they call a over and back violation. Yeah, we've had a lot of coaches' discussions here tonight. 40-36. Mortensen with the quick trigger from three, good. Harper Mortensen finds the line from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line for her first three-pointer, 12th point of the game. The lead is one for the Ray Jays, and now here's a steal. Claire Broflet goes with the left hand off the glass, good. Claire Broflet stole the ball, took it coast to coast, and dropped it in for the lead for the Wildcats. Here's Olsen out on top to Landsberg from the free throw line, a runner, good. McKenna Landsberg with 15. The lead is won by the Ray Jays. Another good game here on Game Day Media. Tuesday night we had a 1-point game between Stanley and Killdeer. As the shot goes awry for the Wildcats, we're at a 1-point game right now, 42-41. Abby Olsen left open, no good. Rebound by Knox, and Knox puts it down for two. 44-41. Claire Broflet off the glass, and it'll be a shooting foul that's going to be whistled against the Ray Jays. And if it's against number 12, Ava Long, and Long just picked up her 5th personal foul. As we look at swim lessons with Dallas Hansen, his last two broadcasts, Matt Weidler and Isaac Sondrel, tune in to see what swim lessons with Dallas Hansen, two great interviews, podcasts with Matt Weidler and Isaac Sondrel. Of course, Matt Weidler, the championship Velva Aggies, Velva Drake Animus Garrison Aggies. You can find them on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. As both free throws missed by the NCC scoreboard, it is 44-41.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Coming out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, the Ray Jays holding a 3-point lead. 44-41 on your NCC scoreboard. Harper Mortensen triggers the inbounds pass for the Wildcats. Violet goes inside. We're going to have a foul. It'll be a non-shooting foul. It's going to be whistled against Addison Donnelly. her second personal foul. 5:07 to go. Fresh 35 on the shot clock. Mortensen around the horn to Claire Broflet. Claire goes inside. Try to get it into Mortensen. They lose a handle on it, and there's the workhorse, Addison Donnelly, with the tie-up. But the ball stays with the Wildcats on the possession arrow. Addison Donnelly is a workhorse tonight. She's doing a great job. She's got 6 points, but her presence is surely felt on the floor here tonight for the Ray Jays. Claire Broflet left all alone for three. Rattles in and out, no good. And the Ray Jays with it, having trouble. Get the ball down low to Abby Olsen, no good. Almost had a look there. If you look at our RTC Network's instant replay, Landsberg pushed it up to Olsen, and Olsen just a little bit too strong as Olsen gets fouled by number 5, Claire Broflet, her first. And Abby Olsen at the free throw line to shoot 2. Second one by Olsen is no good, but we have a lane violation that's going to be called against the Wildcats, so Abby Olsen will get another opportunity, a free one for Abby Olsen. And good. So the lane violation and the conversion by Olsen gives the Ray Jays a 4-point lead. Interior pass inside to Nelson. Nelson missed it. Comes up with her own rebound. Now Nelson still with the basketball. Goes along the baseline and then throws it away. Ball in the backcourt. It's going to go against number 3, Haley Nelson. That'll be her first personal foul. It's the third team foul call against the Wildcats as Olsen will check out for Ray. Brooklyn Edwards will check in for the Jays. Maya Knox looking for somebody to throw it to, finds Kincaid. Kincaid tries to dish it off, throws it away. Claire Broflet comes into the front court. Good game here. Give us a thumbs up if you would. Look at that shot by Claire Broflet with the left hand. Knocks it down and gets the Wildcats within 2. 45-43. Here's Kincaid. And we're going to have a foul on the hold by Claire Broflet. That'll be her second personal, 4th team foul. With 3:44 to go, the next foul for the Wildcats sends the Ray Jays to the charity stripe for the double bonus from here on out. Landsberg dribbles, drives, kicks out to Kincaid for 3, good. Brindley Kincaid finding the range as she's heated up with 9 points here in the second half. Here's Nelson on the drive to the paint along the baseline, no good, gets her own rebound as she's going to be fouled by Maya Knox. Knox picking up her 4th personal foul. It'll send Haley Nelson to the charity stripe if we look at our RTC Network's instant replay. 48-43. And the first one by Haley Nelson is no good. Correct. Second one is no good as well. So Landsberg comes up with the loose basketball, comes into the front court, goes left side to Knox. Knox drives to the paint, puts up the floater, that's no good. Fought for her own rebound. It goes off the fingertips of the Wildcats, so it stays with the Ray Jays with 3:02 remaining. 48-43, your NCC scoreboard. Kick out to Landsberg. Landsberg with the dribble drive from the paint. She'll go to the charity stripe on the shooting foul. They're going to whistle number 13, Madeline Broflet, with her second personal foul. As we look at that RTC Networks instant replay. And Landsberg converts the first free throw of 2. 16 points now for the lone senior for the Ray Jays. It's a 6-point lead. Second one is good. 50-43. Things starting to spread out here for the Ray Jays. They're up by 7. Mortensen pulls the trigger from 3, no good. Kincaid there for the rebound. Landsberg with the dribble, brings it into the front court, just in front of the shot clock violation. Tried to go inside, Donnelly. McKenna with the three-pointer, that is no good. The rebound pulled down, and here comes the Wildcats. Nelson off the glass for 2. Nice play by Haley Nelson. We have a short timeout coming. It is 50-45. The Ray Jays hold the lead by 5.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
Out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, located in Crosby, North Dakota, providing great quality health care to residents and citizens of Divide County and the Crosby area. That's the St. Luke's Medical Center, located in Crosby. Here's Maya Knox. Just about lost the handle on it. Here's Edwards finding Donnelly. Nice move by Donnelly, just a little bit too hard. Rebound by Kincaid. Landsberg for 3, good. McKenna Landsberg from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line finds another one. 53-45. 8-point lead for the Ray Jays. Under 2 minutes. Here's Mortensen. Kick out to Broflet from 3. That's no good. Nelson with the putback. That's no good, but the ball goes off the fingertips of the Ray Jays. Stays with the Wildcats with 1:33 to go. An 8-point lead for the Ray Jays, 53-45, and we have a timeout on the floor. That is called by head coach Matt Heyer. It'll be a quick timeout. 53-45, the Jays out on top.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963.
See Cliff Tullison out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, giving final instructions to his Wildcats. They're down by 8, 53-45 with 1:33 remaining. Claire Broflet will trigger the inbounds pass underneath her own basket. Looking down low, they try to find Mortensen. Lands in the hands of one of the Broflet girls. Now we're going to have a foul. We look at our RTC Networks instant replay. I believe they're going to whistle number 3, Maya Knox, with her 4th foul. Mortensen's first free throw is up, no good. The 7th grader's got 12 points in her initial varsity game as a Wildcat here tonight. Great showing by the 7th grader. Second one is short. Ball's in the backcourt. Maya Knox. Gonna run out of time here pretty quick. There's a 10-second violation against the Ray Jays. Their 4th of the quarter, 20th turnover of the game. As there's an 8-point lead for the Ray Jays on your NCC scoreboard. 53-45 as Haley Thompson, 8th grader, comes in. I think she played a pretty good game in the JV game, getting some playing time here. Haley Nelson goes with the shot that's no good. Now here's a steal. And no good. As Haley Nelson puts it in on the putback. Lansford goes inside, goes to Donnelly, and Donnelly on the find by Brinley Kincaid puts it down. Probably the nail in the coffin for the Ray Jays. Here's Haley Nelson throwing it up from the baseline. That is good. And that'll be a 3-pointer, I believe. Haley Nelson with the 3-point field goal. 55-48. Send it back to our studio one more time.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Our paths are rarely clear-cut. You may step out of bounds, or even out on your own. No matter what it looks like, your path is personal, and that's what makes it powerful. Bravera Bank, Insurance and Wealth.
Sund Manufacturing is hiring exceptional welders, carpenters, assembly technicians, and coating technicians. If you're right for Sund, Sund is right for you. Since 1939, we've been making quality equipment and parts for the oil field and beyond. We're world-class, family-owned, and all-American. And as our business grows, we need to grow our team in Newburgh, North Dakota. Sund Manufacturing offers great pay, great benefits, and a great community to raise a family. Apply today.
Coming out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, final instructions being given by Cliff Tollefson, the head coach. 4th-year head coach for the Wildcats. Coached a couple of years for the Newtown Eagles as well, along with assisting with Newtown. A lot of coaching experience for the farmer rancher for the North Shore Plaza Wildcats. And we're going to have a foul call against number 2. That is Haley Thompson with her first personal foul. It'll send Brooklyn Edwards to the charity stripe, trying to get into double digits. She's got 9 points so far here tonight. Calmly goes up and knocks down the first one. Brooklyn Edwards with 10 points now, puts up the second one and puts that one in as well. 2 for 2 for Brooklyn. 57-49, another 8-point lead. Here's a shot by Claire Brofflet, no good as Knox clears the rebound. Pass down low to Donnelly, and Donnelly just a little bit too hard. McKenna Lansford gets it back and she converts it. Under 10 seconds to go, 59-49. Here's a steal. And there's going to be a foul that's going to be whistled against Claire Brofflet. That'll be her third. It'll send Brooklyn Edwards to the free throw line again. Chance to add to the lead, but the Ray Jays are going to start out their District 5 season with a victory over the Wildcats. Stick around for our DNL Paraffin postgame show. And our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game as Edwards puts in her third free throw in a row and make it 4 in a row for the freshman Brooklyn Edwards. At the buzzer, no good. Your final score. It is the Ray Jays 61 and the North Shore Plaza Wildcats 49. We'll send it back to our studio We'll go down to the floor, catch up with head coach Matt Heyer, as well as our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Coming back after this timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Northern Charm Boutique has a variety of apparel for all ages. We are locally owned and located on Main Street in Powers Lake. Shop in store or check out our website and like our Facebook page.
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Lindsay Grocery is a locally owned and operated business in Crosby, North Dakota. We are committed to serving our community and region. With fresh baked goods, produce, and our in-house smoked meats, we've got you covered. Come experience the convenience and warmth of shopping local again. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn where good food meets great company. Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota offers custom and personalized laser engraving for any occasion and on any surface. No order is too small. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. That's Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
And as we come back to our D&L Paraffin postgame show, got a pretty happy head coach for the Ray Jays, Matt Heyer. Matt, things started out a little bit slow first game of the season, but come back and you played a pretty good second half.
Yeah, we definitely started out pretty slow offensively. There's a lot of things we'd obviously like to clean up. I mean, for 3 quarters, it seemed like we couldn't get a free throw to go down. Thankfully, in the fourth quarter, that started to be a strength for us. I thought the girls were resilient, which is a big thing that we're trying to focus on, especially the young group, a lot of inexperience. We had some kids kind of step up into some new roles, and we got contributions from our 8 that played, which is a good sign.
Yeah, and I thought our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, McKenna Landsberg, her first game as a Ray J, lone senior on the team this year, and she stepped up and played a pretty good game for you.
Yeah, she played well. She's been practicing very well with us. She kind of fits a little bit of what we need. We don't have a whole lot of experience at the guard position, just handling the ball. I thought she did well under pressure, found the open man, and she shot it really well tonight.
Yeah, next up for the Ray Jays, it'll be the Powers Lake Brook Central Ranchers. And what do you know about the Ranchers? Have you seen any tape on them yet?
young in the season, though, right?
Yeah, it's pretty new to the season. We're just kind of focusing on us, trying to clean up what we do and get better every day. I know they got a lot of size. They got a lot of their posts were back from last year's team, and they had a nice little run at the end of last season.
Yeah, congratulations on the win, Coach Matt Heyer of the Ray Jays with a big win tonight to open up the District 5 schedule for them. 61-49 over the Lewis and Clark North Shore Plaza Wildcats. We'll step aside. We'll come back with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game after this quick timeout.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
And as we come back and finish up with our DNL Paraffin postgame show, I've caught up with our player of the game. It is McKenna Landsberg. And McKenna, as your first game as a Ray J, you started out pretty good, finished with 22 points tonight. Pretty good team effort tonight by the Ray Jays.
Thank you. Yes, we worked really hard. We worked together. The first beginning of the game. It was a bit rough, but we pulled it together in the end. And teamwork really does make the dream work.
Yeah, that's a good saying. I better keep that one in mind. But, I had you down. You had 3 3-pointers and 22 points. You had a lot of – you're the only senior on the team, right?
Yes, I am the only senior, the lone senior.
Yeah, so you've got a lot of underclassmen here to help you guys out. And things are off on the right foot for the Ray Jays as you claim this first District 5 win. Congratulations. You're our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, McKenna.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we'll send it back to our Tioga Medical Center sports desk, and we'll conclude with our DNL Paraffin postgame show. Set up the action for next week as we send it back to our Tioga Medical Center sports desk.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn where good food meets great company. Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota offers custom and personalized laser engraving for any occasion and on any surface. No order is too small. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. That's Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you. At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Located in Stanley, North Dakota, the mission of Montreal County Medical Center is to provide quality health care services to Montreal County and the surrounding area, and have done so since 1960. We are proud to be a part of Stanley's integrated healthcare system that includes our critical access hospital, nursing home, assisted living apartments, independent living apartments, and an aquatic center. To schedule an appointment with our great providers, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hauglandinsuranceservices.com.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today. Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch source beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
And welcome back into our D&L Paraffin post-game show here from Kurt Houghton Field Court in Ray, North Dakota. As we look at the numbers for our opening District 5 competition between the North Shore Plaza Wildcats and the Ray Jays tonight here from Kurt Houghton Field Court. It was the Ray Jays. They were down 23-18 at the end of the first half. Outscored the Wildcats 43-26 in the second half to take home a 12-point victory, 61-49 here tonight. Looking at the numbers, the Ray Jays were 21 out of 51 tonight from the field, 14 out of 35 from the free throw line. 5 3-pointers in the night tonight, committing 20 turnovers as a team. And for the Wildcats, they were 20 out of 50, so fairly comparable numbers. But they were 2 out of 16 from the free throw line tonight, 6 3-pointers, 28 turnovers tonight for the Wildcats. Looking at the individual numbers tonight, for the Lewis and Clark North Shore Plaza Wildcats, 21 points on a good opening season game for Claire Broflett with 21 points tonight, 12 points by Harper Mortensen, the 7th grader, 11 points for Haley Nelson, 4 points for Violet Broflett, 2 points for Madeline Broflett, and Addison Bugby scoreless tonight, falling out with 7:53 remaining in the fourth quarter for a total of 49 team points tonight. Looking at the Ray numbers again, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, McKenna Landsverk, with 22 points tonight. 13 points knocked in by Brooklyn Edwards, the freshman for the Ray Jays. 11 points for Brinley Cancade with a strong second half. 8 points for Addison Donnelly, hardworking Addison Donnelly. Only had 8 points tonight, but boy, she was gritty tonight and played a very good defensive game and showed a lot of heart tonight. 1 point for Abby Olson. 6 points for Maya Knox for a total of 61 team points tonight. As we look at our schedule for next week, on December 10th, we'll be in Tioga as these same North Shore Plaza Wildcats travel into Tioga to take on the Lady Pirates. And then on Thursday, December 12th, it'll be right back here at Kurt Hadenfield Court. Ray Jays taking on the Trenton Tigers. Another District 5 matchup from Kurt Hadenfield Court. We'll conclude the week with 11 or 12 games, I think it is, something like that. On the 13th, we'll be down at the Border Battle in Watford City, North Dakota, with 3 games set for Friday night. And then on Saturday, a big day of basketball from the Rough Rider Center and the Watford City High School Gymnasium down there with teams from South Dakota, Montana, and North Dakota on the Border Battle Showcase in Watford City. If you can't make it to the gym, we'd love to have you on board to listen in to some of our games and watch our games on Game Day Media. Again, on behalf of my broadcast team tonight, my producer David Peterson, my camera guys Owen Miller and James Myers. A special shout out to all of our sponsors who help make this all possible here on Game Day Media. My name's Randy Peterson. Have a great night. Until next week, have a great weekend, everybody. Good night.
The Border Battle High School Basketball Showcase is coming back to the Rough Rider Center in Watford City. And this year, the competition is bigger and badder than ever. Catch over a dozen games with 11 teams from 3 states as they face off in matchups you can't see anywhere else. December 13th and 14th, it's the Border Battle at the Rough Rider Center in Watford City. Find out more at roughridercenter.com. Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Otheon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nessa Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Crosby Chiropractic, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Northern Charm Boutique, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Brook Divide Electric Cooperative, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, Big Memo Laser, TNT Measurements Incorporated, The Food Barn, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Sund Manufacturing, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.